Hello and welcome in, everyone. So we're going to be keeping it semi-short today. Just decided to do an impromptu stream as I have like a little bit of a period of time here. I might have to take a couple things here and there to step out and answer a couple calls or whatever. But other than that, I just figured, why not just do a short one of these, have a little bit of fun, see people. So let's keep going with what we were doing with some Nightingale. And our jolly guy right there in the extremely gaudy magic clothes. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Also, I see the music mage in the chat. Hello, good to see you. If you're not checking them out already, go do so. You got 32 subs and 21,300 bits last night. Good for you. Way to go. Congrats. I mean, like, seriously. Most of that was one person. Oh, hi, Puck. Well, right off the bat with some Puck stuff.
And there you have the story entire. What happened here comes as no surprise. Given the hubris of my Empyrean kin, delusions of grandeur saw their focus taken, and their enemy, in turn, grew brazen, crafting minions of flesh and twine. Strife eternal claimed this place. And should my more volatile kin be allowed to seize power, such a fate could befall any realm, any home. The hollowed Moor is littered with remnants of a war long since ended, but it is far from the last realm to be ravaged so. Be vigilant, Realm Walker, lest these same machinations steer you unknowing toward disaster.
That looks a bit freakish. So this is the guy that saved us at the beginning of the game. So this is Nightingale, which is a survival crafting RPG that takes place in basically the Feywilds in an alternate 19th century. So what ended up happening is, in this alternate history, humanity and the Fey are like close knit until suddenly they aren't because the Fey get annoyed with us. And at that point, we are at, I believe, 1889, when all of a sudden a mysterious pale mist, literally called the Pale, overtakes the entirety of Earth, forcing the survivors to flee. So we know only one city left on Earth is free from it, Nightingale. So that's where we're trying to get back to. But the first step in that is to a place called the Watch, which is where a lot of human survivors are gathering in the Fey realms. Where we are right now is the Hollowed Moor, which is one of the last trips to do it in, like, the good path. And yes, that's Edgar Allan Poe, who's 40 years dead, except for here. We're in the middle of his quest line. And there are actually a lot of historical and fictional people in this game as NPCs from various points in the 19th century. And that was Puck, aka Robin Goodfellow. Who saved us from the bound at the beginning of the game. Right, let's see if we can climb up a little bit and get a little bit of distance. Because I know we need to go back to our base to continue the Poe quest line. And we need to find some petrified ichor, which means hunting bound hexens. don't think we're gonna be able to do this properly. I just realized there's a huge overhang that we can't get over. Well, we'll find out in a few seconds. Come on. Let's see if I can kind of cheese it up over the lip here. Oh, come on. Alright, so that's a no. Too bad we can't actually climb up the damn lighthouse. Well, anyway, I know we need to go this way. Oh dear, yeah, we're in a bit of a predicament in this game. But no, it's still in early access. It's a fun game. Unless you were talking about the lighthouse. Gotta repair my picks. Luckily we have a fuck ton of tier 1 essence. That is an official measurement, despite what people will have you believe. Fuck ton versus a metric fuck ton. Where the hell am I? I'm going in the wrong direction. Should have known. Alright, so we'll pass by it, then we need to go to Le Divine. Well, we're here, we might as well. Let me up. That's gonna be a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. Alright, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this right now. That's gonna take forever to do one this big. Probably a good reward, but like... Oh, there's a Hupaco. Or is this a woeful Hupaco? Because we kind of need one. Expedition of the Realms, Quatermain's Diary. Eilish was tasked with preparations for a foray into the perilous deserts, sufficient victuals, gear to weather the harsh sun, and, of course, bedrolls. I reviewed the manifest and found it to be complete. But as our cargo was being prepared, Eilish spied an incompetent company man packing swamp waders. Thankfully, she was paying attention. The right gear is paramount for our survival. Musing on our potential mishap, I rallied my companions on a singular question. What great truth can the feeble mind of man hope to learn from exploration of the desert realms? Each answered in kind to their passion. Though not entirely wrong in their approach, I goaded them to pursue a higher line of thought and instead ponder the purpose of the human spirit. Here, perhaps, they could not quite fathom my grand vision, but I am confident that days in the realms will clarify the hope of humanity. get up here, we'll get a little bit of a elevation boost. And why am I stuck? Oh, it's a piece of granite. I'm not going to collect those yet. Should probably get a different realm to do that. Maybe a hunt realm or something once we can unlock those. Might be better to collect resources in versus bound resources. Widower spiders. Lovely. Gotta find the Woeful Hope Echoes for a different quest. For Danu's quest. It's the Jotun saplings! Run, little guys! Run! I think they're actually one of the mobs we can get his head at some point. Oh, and I'm stuck. Oh, nope, we're good. Are these what I think they are? We already have plenty if that's the case, but... Nope, that's just crude fiber. Alright, that's fine. I was hoping they were oats, because you can never have too many oats and wheat. Oh, what are these? Fine trunk. Don't need the water spinach. Spinach. We can make plenty of these. Oh no, I got ANI flight. It's been too long in the water. Uh-oh. And that's harpies. Beautiful. Echo. Matter of character. This is no ordinary carry witchet. No, my mushrooms have fled. I collected them on a full moon without the aid of a lantern, as my mother would have done. Far more dangerous and time-consuming, but the freshest ones make the best Everheart deer and mushroom stew. It is important for maximum nutrients. Luckily, I have some cured meat left to eat. I will set out to gather more mushrooms tomorrow. Unideal, but I must make the stew in haste before anything else goes missing. I cannot explain these vanishings. I am perplexed and mildly fearful. I have enough to worry about as it is. Alright, so I have to go in that direction. So let's take a quick little skirting route around the harpies. And I'm stuck on a rock. And we're here. I pray the law might ease this realm walker's pain, though if I can't get him those curative potions, he'll not be suffering much longer. Well, I have them. I actually have way more than you want. Take as many as you need. Give them here, quickly now. Is it potent enough? Let's hope the Loa answer our plea for mercy. Listen well as I call upon the spirits. I am not doing a Haitian accent. Do not make me. Legba, open the gates for me to greet Papa Gede and Dr. Jean Montanet. I say your saintly names, as here before my eyes sits the issue of your hands. Loa of doctors in the spiritual path, lead my hands as I work, as I apply and offer healing. What is happening? I feel strange. Dr. Jean Montanet, speak in wisdom to my mind. Help me lead the rhythms of awakening through this ailing soul. Let them touch the Realm Walker and mend their wounds. Bring them back to this waking world. Don't give up yet, my guide. A heartfelt ritual. Do the spirits answer your plea? It may take time for the spirits to answer. Patience ain't never stopped being a virtue, comrade. Oh, Legba. What's happened? He is gone. The spirits have taken him underwater. Oh, shit. Well, I think that happens no matter what we do. Or we need to check on him. No, comrade, I feel the change as sure as anything. I will prepare his body and soul for what comes next, but I cannot bear the sight just yet. At least with your aid, we wasted no time. The spirits brought him a peaceful end to such wicked torment. For that, I cannot be thankful enough. And for the whole of this tragedy, the blame falls only upon myself and my reckless attempts to commune with the Loa here. What happened to your guides for you to carry such blame? I set off into the realms on behalf of the druids and the hermetics to commune with what most call realm spirits, a little different from other Loa to a voodooist. My aim has been to better understand their desires, so we might better coexist. 3 moons ago, my realm walker escorts and I happened upon a Fey site. My guides cautioned me to keep a distance, but, feeling the strength of the spirit present, I insisted we survey the area. Kuyon I was. Foolish. It was my selfish hurry that saw us wander unready into harm's way. My guides, poor souls, are now gone. Well off with little more than a belly full of regret. Well, you had no ill intent. Honestly, they should have been a little more insistent. I truly thought cohabitation with the spirits here was within grasp, but after this disaster, could be I was dreaming a fool's dream. What will you do now? Stay in the realms? Asking myself the very same. On one hand, death is not something we should fear or weep over. One, how can you say that after losing one of your guides is what you would tell those who lost loved ones in the calamity? Or, you're right, we must learn to be less sensitive towards death. I don't think that's quite what she's saying. Is that what you would tell those who lost loved ones in the calamity? Buddha teaches that death is not the end. On the other hand, I couldn't bear the being responsible for more of its spread. It not be wise disturbing spirits further. Most worthy ventures come with sacrifice, or it would be a waste to quit now. Yeah. Well, we're already here, so I guess it'd be a waste to quit now. Would that it were so simple. It's my belief that the spirits here are angry with us, with the Fae who abandoned them. Why did the Fae abandon these realms? Only the spirits know the truth, and if we don't attempt to understand them, we'll never find answers, never find harmony. just like the ancestral spirits on Earth. I believe those of the realms can offer wisdom beyond our own. While it's dangerous to call upon that which we do not understand, or do you still believe in communing with them is even possible? I do, and I believe I must. If I don't continue my work, I would betray my beliefs, and without them, what would I be? The more I weigh the options, the more I feel that calling our mission off would only serve to soak my guide's death in the wine of futility. And such is not something I was raised to imbibe. Perseverance in the face of tragedy is admirable. Life is full of such unavoidable crossroads, and it is the choices we make there that shape us. As the spirits implied, you are lost, and at a personal crossroads too, yes? Yeah, I mean, we'll tell her I'm in search of an Elder Jotun. Yes. They are among the Elder Spirits, with which I hope to form a connection. My undertaking is to pave the path toward coexistence with the Realm Spirits, as meant to culminate in the communion with an Elder Spirit, said to have a direct connection with the Demiurge, magic's very wellspring. So yeah, so we need to fight and potentially kill 3 things to complete the portal to the Watch. But the reason we're in the Hollowed Moor is to learn ways of perhaps avoiding killing these ancient creatures. While the Carnute might be the obvious choice, man and beast are not known for their accord. Humans and trees, on the other hand, have shared sacred bond forever, and I suspect the Jotuns would be more receptive to a petition. How do we accomplish this? Indeed, indeed. It is said that all spirits have desires, just as the Loa on Earth. Certain goodies they just can't pass up, regardless of which hand offers it forth. If we can learn what Elder Jotuns hunger for, doing so should garner their faith. And I say you're one lucky duck, because ancient druid tales tell of ageless trees that offer their hearts to men as a symbol of friendship. To give up their heart when they die. Do you take all stories so literally? A Jotun heart is the inner core of a Jotun's fruit, a vital organ in its own way, full of sustenance, but not blood, at least not as we know it. And what could a tree possibly desire? If I had an inkling, I'd have told you. You can ask further guidance from the lesser spirits, those we already know how to speak with. We only need the right offerings. I understand if you're not up for another ritual at the moment. I let one realm walker down. This is for me as much as it is for you. A chance to make amends. The Loa are partial to the flavors that are both of and against their own nature. I'll make you a list, and upon your return, we'll sing the spirits together. In the meantime, I'll prepare the ritual. Goodbye for now. Alright, so we need cloth, cut amber, and fen catfish oil. Well, we can make... Actually, yeah, we can make all of them. I even have a couple of them, I think. So we still need to find Danu's quest locations. Because she's going to help us with the Skyfaller, the desert giant. Oh, hail! Oh, hail! It's big, ice, heavy. It hurts. Good thing I have my umbrella, and the umbrella is immune against the effects of giant balls of ice. And so is this woman, apparently. Oh, those are blueberries. Alright, well, where's Franklin? Franklin! Stop portaling around, I need to manage the inventory. Alright, let's give you the amethyst. Alright, why can't I... Well, let's double this up, because I know I have some... let's go and do this then. Arium filigree. Right, we don't need the crude fiber right now. We don't need wood. We don't need carved wood. This will do for Frankenstein's quest line. Don't know if I want to use that. Do I need to keep any of this other ammunition? Because I can't really use the shotgun ammunition for myself. Alright, well, let's extract the gazpacho. We don't really need that. Extract the blood sausage. So wish we can actually get a recipe for that. Hopefully they'll release it at some point. I'd love to actually get one of these medicine chests. That would be wicked cool to put in our base. Okay, so we need petrified ichor, which we need to hunt hexens for. So that means hunting more bound. Mist berries. I didn't want to pick up the crude fiber, but that's fine. Get a round of those growing when we get back. And of course I get poisoned. Pursuit ornament. Diamond! Oh, that's new. And Titania's crown line. Yeah, we don't really need that. Oop. The chest over here. Pearl. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the cloth over the spinach. Okay, I hear... Yeah, Harpy's over there. Anything worth it? Oop, I meant to jump. Oops. Alright, well, let's get at the top of here. Let's get at our next location. Oh, it's a bunker. Am I the only one suspicion of being able to collect brightly colored bushes? No. The problem is in about 2/3 of Fey Realm, everything is brightly colored. Like, the base tutorial realm, Abeyance, the one that we have our main base in, is the only one I've seen that's kind of more or less Earth-like to any degree. And even that's kind of pushing it. Fey Realm, then I should be suspicious of everything. Yes. And this is where the game is set. The realms of the Fey, with a bit of an added steampunk Victorian fantasy twist. I can't speak today. It's been a couple of weeks. Oh yay, widower spiders. Fun for when we land. Woo! Oh, at least it got some purple crystals. Fire! Oh, and that's the Bound, which are the main enemies. Oh my god, is that gold? Do we have gold ore? If we do, I am going to be very happy. But I need to make room in my inventory. We also kind of need to go back a little bit. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna use Charm of the Herbivore, because we do use meat items a lot. That would be a little antithetical to my existence. No, our pumpkin and Cape Aloe ones are better. They're just hunger potion. We got enough ruby and sapphire now that we can extract these. And we don't really use a shotgun much. Charm of the Arcane. Oh! Oh, we can actually use this. Charm of the Leader. What have we got on this? Charm of the Healer. Don't use that as much, so let's overwrite that, put Charm of the Arcane on. That will allow us to do, hopefully, this. So we can walk normally while we're casting now. Yep, amethyst. Lovely. That's bloody lovely. Alright, let's try this. Gold ore! Let's go! It's gold! You can use this to make so much shit. Unfortunately, it's a Gloom Realm, so we're not going to get as much even with our enchantment. But still, 14 gold ore, that's high. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Anyway, what was I saying? Do you remember, Franklin? No? Alright. Probably get up on top of there and see if there's any ores or anything. This is supposed to be a bunker entrance. I don't see an entrance for a bunker. Unless it just kind of glitched or something. I don't know. It's always possible. Or unless it's not underneath and it's on top. I'm not seeing any mineable stone here. Because what? Is this sulfur? Yeah, that's sulfur. I don't really need that. We got a ton of that. Alright, well, let's get on top of here. Yes, we are in the Feywilds. Yes, I don't see anything that would be useful. Alright, I guess we'll move on then. Bastille of Might. It's a portal right there. Alright, well, let's keep going. Okay, we'll go to this one first. Alright, now that's towards Victor. We need to go this way. Yep, those are fish goats. We're fine. Shockwave enchantment. Alright, let's get on top of here. That's my fault. I should have noticed that. I'm blind. Blind as a bat. Apparently. Damn it, Franklin. Amethyst, Supplewood. Alright. Alright, well, let's recast our enchantment and grab the next one. Oh my god, I love actually being able to move normally. Oh, hello. Lamplighter. Alright, who's attacking me? Who's... Ow! Ow! I have to check Franklin's inventory after. Franklin, do you have any petrified ichor? Kinda need that for Victor. Uh-oh. That's another Kairos fun. Ah! It knocked off the damn thing. Kairos fun's brand. Oh, that sucks for me. Fire resist on my clothes. Oh, we got another Caerleon Taliesin one. Okay, extra from Caerleon Taliesin, problems of the Fey Realm. Nameless warrior, blade in hand, trapped with frenzied mob. Her fellows right upon her heels, both hands and heads they'll lob. Though penned, it seemed they'd win the day, as twixt the beasts they bob. But through the portal she caught sight of the one she knew as Hob. The slightest wink she startled, and her band began to sob. Nameless warrior, blade in hand, banded by her men, onslaught of beasts cut each one down, till only she stood. Then, with grimace on her face, she cried, and swung her blade again. A mighty crack it broke from haft, and fell beneath the fen. One final swing, the earth-stained red, beasts scurried to their den. Nameless warrior, blade in hand, shall wield it nevermore. The last to fall, the first, yet first to freeze, an echo of before. Her soul in restless sleep remains, beckoned still to war. Remember right from the other poems, that's just the fall of a warrior. It's insane. Mistberry. 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 Essence. Alright. Excuse me. Don't go towards the harpies. Yeah, don't go over there, Franklin. For the love of God. So I need to go towards the spyglass. Shockwave back on it. Very least. Cue immolation back up. Etched titanium. I think I put away. I think we already have snapdragons, so let's just switch it around. The Bastille of Might with the dead guy in it. Well, I need to do it this way. Pop Echo. Bound to suffer. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Another scream, it hurts. I don't want to hear it, please. It was not supposed to be like this. We'd grab whatever treasure awaited and leave, simple as that. I guess you could say I got lucky. I rushed in to see what I could find. On my way back, I heard a commotion. We were trapped, and then the first scream. Was there ever a treasure to begin with? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Another one, the way it echoes, like it will never end. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I know I should help, but my body refuses to obey. Instead, I find myself mumbling in an attempt to drown out their screams. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Well, somebody fucked around and found out. So what am I supposed to do on top of this? Okay, oh, there's the activation bit. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Well, not anymore. Anyone else? Any other contestants? Nope, okay. Yes, I know, gonna get trifling maleficium in a minute. Oh! Oh, I was hoping I was gonna get some hexens. I need them for the petrified icon. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, yay. Uh-oh, hello. Right, well, that was it. Okay. I have to go back to the other realm to look for the Haxons. Alright, well. Alright, I need to go directly west. Alright, Franklin, don't destroy the heart quite yet. I want to let it spawn a few of them to see if we can get some Haxons. Good shot. Franklin, I need you to stand exactly here. Ooh. This is why I love the shockwave enchantment. Well, at least the water's shallow enough that we're not getting an acolyte every 2 seconds. How are they gonna do anything until we kill that guy? Alright, well. Well, that answers that question. There's a bombardier. Ow. Are we gonna get any Haxons out of this? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to the other realm, because I haven't seen any Haxons spawn in this realm. Oh, okay, we got another brute over here. Before he rages. Alright, well, I think we'll give it one more before I lose patience. Alright, so there's Bound Knight. A couple of these assholes. I actually got the parry that time. Alright, screw it. A witch or a Haxon? Oh, fuck yes! It's a Haxon. Oh, we need that. Yes. Okay. Oh, we got enough to finish the quest now. Yes! Alright, anything I can put into yours. Because I really should pick up the advanced U. Advanced bound fiber. Well, I'll do it this way. We'll drop the gunpowder for now. Damn it. Why is that the same keybind? You know what? We got, like, an extreme amount of gunpowder anyway. Screw it. Okay, why can't I move this? Where did that come from? Tier 1 Fabled Hide. Can't really use that for anything at this point. Just extract the sandstone. Alright, and we'll make our way back to Victor. So that's Poe up there. Blinding sounds. Oh, within Bastilles of Might, so we need to go to the marked Bastilles of Might. Alright, well, I'll turn in these to Victor, and then we'll do the other two. That makes sense. I should have read the whole thing. This is what happens when we're in a rush. Reminds me of a movie I used to watch all the time. My dad down Periscope. This is what happens when we rush. Mistakes. I know I'm misquoting it, but you know, Sergeant Pascal, bad things happen when we rush. Back already? How often we lose track of the hours when our thoughts are set to explore the chasms of scientific knowledge. I have the bound samples you requested. Most excellent. Hand them over, would you? Careful now. You ought to try bashing some bound brains in, Doctor. No. I hope these are to your liking. We are playing a scholar, after all. Splendid. In perfect condition, it seems. I'll set to preservation straight away. Your fortitude must be akin to the knights of old to challenge such ghastly pastiches of humanity. The mere sound of their nightly moaning gives rise to regretful memories too feeble to confront. Bound terrify you, why research them? I confess this task was not one I accepted by personal will. Miss Lovelace demanded it despite my protests. I have long sought to forget the errors of yesterday, but it seems I am sentenced to relive them ad nauseum. Can I blame Ada? No. There was one in Nightingale better suited for this task than the foremost expert in galvanism and chemical reanimation, the mad doctor himself, the pariah with no pardon. Why then am I unable to face these bound as I once did my own creature? Well, I do distinctly remember it taking you an entire book. And you didn't do it by choice. Have you learned more about the automatons? Made possible discovery, the central question is whether or not they were made to possess faculties such as wants and desires. Their migratory patterns indicate some sort of inner resolve. There's a rhythm to their movements, even if we don't yet understand their purpose, like how certain animals engage in courtship dances that puzzled biologists for centuries. Thus, the hermetic categorization of as chess pieces is more befitting than we thought. Each has unique individual movements that serve the whole. However, the nomenclature of automatons may be inaccurate. Then are they organic? That is a great leap from what I've said. Bound ichor bears likeness to blood, but that doesn't make them mammals. There is no sense in elucidating further until we've had more time to collect shells from the shoreline of knowledge that lies before us. How does this help our cause? We must learn the secrets of how they move, and more importantly, why. The internal mechanisms that guide their actions. It is not exactly possible to perform a dissection, and I'm hesitant to approach them directly myself. I don't suppose you would be eager to collect more samples for me. Alright, so now we gotta collect automaton samples. If it helps, I'll do it. If you could obtain some components from the rooks, the smallest of the pack, that would help our cause. Whatever makes them tick must be the very same inside the fabled bishop. I hate to dismantle such remarkable creations. If possible, scavenge around for their discarded parts. Remember, the value of invention is only ever defined by the future cost. In the meantime, I will attempt to further embolden my comprehension of these roaming mechanical golems. We'll both need luck then. Ah, damn, I'm one raw gem short. Ah! Alright, that means I gotta kill one. Well, that's not gonna be fun, because then the knights are gonna be on my ass. Damn, I should have just gone back and used the quartz instead of using one. Then again, I was running out of time. So, Tomato, potato, it's a game. I'm certain if I go back to one of these sites, there should be more. You know what? I think I know what I'll do. We'll go do this Bastille of Might. So, top hat, then spyglass. To go check around for more automatons, and hopefully not die. Because those automaton knights, with our current gear level, hit like a truck. We're on mostly dauntless gear right now. I really should upgrade to Mythic pretty soon. One second. And do a little bit of banhammer. Banhammer! Oh wow, did we keep most of these? Yeah, we can extract these. Cadmus like, you know what? These don't really have any good stats. And I can make better ones on my own. Let's, you know what? Screw it. Let's extract these. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. Why Automaton Knight? Whee! Up Echo. Bound to suffer. The bells. They took another one of us. I'll never see them again. Confinement seems to have done quite a number on your mental faculties. Perhaps. What am I saying? Am I at my wit's end? You've stopped praying for salvation. No one is coming. But I pray for the sweet release of death. They don't want us to die. They want us to suffer. Twice a day they throw us scraps of food, barely enough to keep us going. It's like they want you to cling to the hope of ever leaving this nightmare, only for them to take it away. These inhuman sounds these monsters make while they torment us, it's almost like they're deriving pleasure from it. I hear the bells again. We're next. I don't know who the bold italics were, but that's crazy and I'm scared. Oh, jeez. I will say they did have some jolly hats. Raw gem obsidian. Oh, okay. Supple wood. Old burlwood. Probably use that for some weapons. I think I can use that for stocks, for rifles and such. Alright, well. On over. Let's load this chest. Something tells me it's gonna be a little bit of close quarters. Yep, and it's closing us in. That's bloody lovely. Alright, where's the Maleficium? Oh, there we go. Ow. Delayed reaction. Should be one more? Ooh, hello. Oh, there we are. Lovely. I don't really use the hunger potions. We have bread for that. We eat bread in this household. Silver axe head. Sunflower, we don't need that. Supplewood, we'll take that. Opeka. Longest storied history of the Nightingale Inn. Furnace Family Archives. September 17th, 1559. The Honorable Dr. John D. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fucked up English. I have made my decision regarding the request to observe our rituals, and may it satisfy thee to know that I shall allow it. Thou art welcome to watch and record notes as thou please, that such as thou do not interrupt or otherwise disrespect our practices. Thou art not a man of our faith, and such I understand thou dost lack much of the requisite understanding of the meaning behind our rites. However, I feel thy cause is just, and I hope we will yet be of use to thee in thy magical machinations. Travelers to the Nightingale Inn at Boscawen, VN are few, and it is only built to accommodate our scant brethren. As such, As such, I would advise thee and thy companions travel prepared. These are sacred and undisturbed lands, and thou shalt not find lodging anywhere near. I look forward to when we next meet. Prithee, do not prove me a fool. Ungarad Furnace. Interesting. So we need one more automaton gem. Okay, are there any alive over here? Maybe over here. Oh, one sec, guys. Okay. Alright, well this is bound to be interesting. No pun intended. You know what? Screw it. I intend my puns. Oh, hope that goes down there. I don't see my trusted manservant. Franklin, where are you? Damn it, Franklin. Oh, I told him to stand there, and I never told him to leave. Oops. That's my bad. I'll go pick him up after. Because, oops. Yeah, we're gonna need to go talk to Dano afterwards. Because we're gonna have our stuff regardless. Bound to suffer. Incoming on your left. The sound of my rifle's blast immediately followed my partner's call out as I take the final bound out. And then, silence. Did we make it? She asks incredulously as she catches her breath. Ah! Wait until the others back at camp hear about this. Without wasting time, I holster my weapon and signal her to move. Come on, let's get out of this forsaken place. But she doesn't move. I look back, and her eyes are wide open. Can you hear that? The sound of a monstrous beating heart gradually fills the room, followed by too many screeches to count. My partner readies her weapon. She yells at me to get ready. I can't. I drop to my knees, tears streaming from my eyes. They were playing with us. We never had a chance. So I'm guessing the Court of Hearts were luring people here? That's fucked. Hello. Oh, there we are. Those blueberries, so don't quite need those. Well, let's get back to Dano, so this way we'll go pick up Franklin. And we'll keep searching for Automata. Hello! Yes, speak with Danu. Little one, you have returned. What brings you back? I explored the Fey ruins for you. Too. It went winsome for a moment, then quieted to a satiated hum. Was that at your hands, little one? I'm not sure, but it was hard to hear anything over the noise of the bound. No, I heard nothing, or you're more poetic than you look. I'm unsure. It was hard to hear anything over the noise of the bound. I knew I could hear it, a good cracking inside you, that warbling ember in your chest. Thank you, little realm walker. We'll need a helping hand once in a while. Only fools find sense in doing no good deeds. No, we'll need a helping hand once in a while. If only more of your tribe felt that way. It's been so loud for so long. When you dulled the tune, it emptied the air. Now I sense where the song I follow resides. I shall collect it and move on. How does one collect music? I tend the realms, harvesting the lost notes, shards of our shattered home. As with the matriarchs past, I am destined to recompose our requiem. So you intend to leave? Leave? No. This realm's need of me lingers. And so does yours, little one. I hear clearly now. There is other music in you. A song unfinished, your future uncertain. You have eased my mind. Let me ease your path. Is there more you can tell me about the Sun Giants? I remember, yes. You want some gimcrack possessed by the Skyfallers. Need to acquire a pellucidic edged ingot. Pellucidic. Oh yes. No, not solid, not liquid. More like the reflecting sea's surface. My ancient cousins always cherished Fey metals. Pellucidia is a gayish for them, enchanting and foreboding all at once. Tales are told of men who try to snatch it from Skyfaller's clement dens. It's much too difficult for human mittens to mine. Are the Sun Giants very dangerous? Fire falls, when they care to call it forth. Violent as any torment magic. But brutes they are not. They step with long, careful strides. If you be no danger to them, they be no danger to you. How might I attain what I need from them? In worlds past, when my kind and theirs struggled to survive, exchange rituals were held, a sharing of wisdom and goods alike, to open new doors. Sounds very civilized. A mutual gift-giving eases the struggle that comes from enormity to respect what was, and apprehend what will be. Not easy, no, but I understand humankind to be skilled artificers, and what my cousins fancy can be forged. A curio configuration. What is this configuration? None but them know its purpose. Not for certain. Skyfaller Dawnborns make these curios, from Fey parts, which their offspring scavenge across the realms. How do they make something so delicate with hands so large? It is thought that Skyfallers were given life by fairylings, so they maintain that these curios ensnare Fey spirits. Whether to worship or ward off their markers is unknown. How do you know so much? It is believed that Grendels and Skyfallers were once bloodkin, too many cycles ago to count. There was a split. My half went towards the mire. Their half towards the sun. Still, we maintain relations, meeting sometimes in the middle. How do I make this offering properly? As you would make anything else, with deep care. Here. My cousins are complicated, but simple, as are most things. Many of men mistake their simplicity for stupidity. Untrue. Do you understand now why I distrusted you? Humans only hear the music that matters to them. Even this trade you seek worries me, yet I sympathize with your cause. Return to me when your hands have done the work. I will inspect the configuration for authenticity. I shall return soon enough. Unlock menu. So I'm gonna go here. I'm guessing it's somewhere over yonder ways. Ah, here we are. Ritual curio configuration. Got gem, plant fiber, metal etched. Ingots. Refined from copper, silver, gold ingots. Oh, precious metal. Okay, I just didn't see the whole thing. Oh yeah, I can make that. Though its reform is easily imitable by human hands, Curio's meaning is less clear. Giants covet Fey relics, but do they exalt them out of reverence or fear? Learn free. Danny's Cauldron. Gives all tools magic 2. Gives clothing crafted resistances. I'll learn it. Might be good to craft at some point. of these. Open up the foodstuffs. There's another one down here, apparently. I think I'll take some time eventually and make some new stuff. Mushrooms. Oh, I could probably... I got an idea for this, actually. I could probably make a maximum health plus magic food. That would actually be... That'd actually kind of work. Decisions. Yeah, I think we need to go back to Respite anyway. And drop some of this stuff off. Well, Franklin will come with us. Actually, might be slightly easier. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. Standing in swamp water for too long can lead to contracting Anak blight. Try finding alternate routes through swamp realms. That's why I keep doing the umbrella thing over the swamp pools. It's the easiest way to get through the swamp without trying to, like, hop, skip, and jump over everything. It's not foolproof, but it still works. Yeah, getting Anak blight sucks. It's a huge debuff. It takes forever to go away, too. There's some good stuff in here. I think I'm gonna need to make some more things. That goes in the ingots chest. Okay, I need to keep these on me. These need to go in here. The pearl away. The obsidian. Diamond. Need to keep those. Amber. Pursuit ore. Gold ore. I need to put this over here. Advanced Lacunas. Titanium. textiles away. There, that should be good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff somewhere else. Move some of the cooking into a different chest. Actually, is this better than your coat? Not by much. I think we're gonna keep you with that explorer's jacket. Some of these extra spells and enchantments away for the moment. It's Earl Grey. His lordship. So I need cut gem amber. And we'll just use sandstone. Don't need all of these, so we'll move 2 into here. Good, good. Yes, yes. Need fen catfish oil. Animal oil. Fen catfish, so 8. Then let me just get some cloth out of here. What else do I need to put away? I need to put away these hides. All of this stuff. Put the lens away. Don't need that. That charm away upstairs. Guess that's still going. Got a little turned around there. The rest of these building supplies there. Because the other main thing I want to do is build an agriculture outpost, which I might do offline. I don't know, I haven't decided. Mr. Barry. Oh, we need to make one for Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. Yes. To make Mr. Berry nectar. more than enough to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some more aromatics, but that's fine. Put some of this away. So the only other thing we need... Guess we have that. We gotta deliver that stuff to Ludovine. We need to hunt down some automatons. For at least one crystal. I don't think... Automaton Knight. Yeah. Oops. Alright, well. Off we go. Just zip up to the crossways. Oh, we need to make the curio. That's the other thing. Good thing we're in the same realm. There's like no loading screen for it. Let's go back up to... Quartz. Yeah, to hell with it. We'll use the sapphire. Alright, so just a minute for that. Actually, good timing. I need about 5 to 10, so we're just gonna take a quick break here. I'll be right back. I did not mean to whip this out. Excuse me, Franklin. Don't be worried. Don't walk away. I think I scared him off. Alright, well. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We got a curio. Actually, I just want to see what the new realm cards take. So for Gloom, Vibrant Ink, okay. What about Hunt? Cut of paper, Vibrant Ink. Well, let's craft a couple of them and just kind of go from there. Pick them up after. Alright, so we should have just about everything we need. Beautiful. Put this hollow metal back, actually. Oh. So... it's the lesser hollow... critical damage and stealth. Alright, well. Through the crossways. Okay, so those are the 3 hunt portals, probably. Actually, I just want to check. Yeah, because they all got the same symbol, don't they? Or the gauntlets. Yeah, Forest Gauntlet, Swamp and Desert Gauntlet. Yep. Let who's be off. And chat's just being real funny. Alright. I think I got it. So I got these, got the curio. Well, let's check over there, see if we can't knock out the automaton crystal at the same time. Well, let's hope. Ow! Oh, and that's a golem. Oh, and there goes Franklin. Oh, come on, don't get knocked off. Oh, son of a bitch. Jeez. Alright, let's go save our boy. There's Franklin. Alright, now we have enough for Victor. Left nothing of that. Okay. Need to follow this direction. Hello, speak with Dano. Little one, you have returned. What brings you back? I have the offering with me. A chest ember plays a hymn that flutters on the gales. You have handmade a curio, then. Show me. Yes. This is like enough to their own. I feel yesterday is locked in its center. A fine offering it will make. Alright, so as long as the same is from biting the giants, there's not much to look at, or I find it hard to believe they'll care at all. There's not much to look at. Some would say the same of you or me. Friend of the Grendels, complete the Matriarch's Lament questline. Making peace with my sunbound kin is demanding, even for me. But perhaps, with yet another world lost, understanding can be found. You've brought me one step closer to home. Even though you are still very small, I see now a bit of Grendel in you. You sure no moss grows on your hind? Not moss, but lots of hair. Not quite sure, yes. A human Grendel. That would be a sight. If we find ourselves on the same plane again, be no stranger. I should enjoy hearing your chest's melody again. I hope you find your song. Farewell, Danu. It's clear, addressed to the sun. It's the doggo. Yay! Just the bestest little boy. Alright, so I need to go to Ludovine St. Clair. Getting to visit old Ludovine, are ya? We have the offering gifts we need. Come then. We'll present these to the lesser swamp spirits in exchange for guidance on your path. If the surviving or thriving, it's the lowest doing. Ready, comrade? As I'll ever be. Ligbo, open the gates for me once more to greet the spirits of the realm. Let them take these offerings and speak through me, so my guide's death be not in vain. Let them reveal that which makes the elder Jotun's belly moan. Yes. You hear them. The spirits whisper through the trees, knowing what you seek. Another augury. The same edict over and over. Gleaming meat. Gleaming meat. What is their meaning? I wonder. Ah, oui. Spirits were playing coy as ever. A lost one will mend wounds. Fill the brain with communing meat. These auguries are two sides of the same coin. It's quite the power you harness. The power is not mine. I only give myself to them. If you ask the druids, all magic works that way. Borrowed, gifted, but never truly wielded. What meat would a tree want? There are many Pikiloa, but none so much as the elders. They want something one of a kind. Yes, indeed, something that bleeds vitality. A hardy ritual meal. It's as if I can see all the ingredients in the dark of my mind. Quickly now, let me write it down in that fancy book of yours. Then this recipe is what I need to offer the elder Jotun. I bet all my ears on it. My mother's grave, too. Before you fly off, may I ask one more favor? Would I be a burden to petition you to prepare offerings twice over? One for old Ludovine, one for yourself, of course. It'd help my cause more than you know. I've dreamed of something like this ever since I relocated to Nightingale. That's the least I could do is thanks. My thanks is eternal twice over, then, my lost one. You know where to find me. I've got a funeral rites still to prepare here, and so much needs to be done if I'm to attempt at appeasing an elder. I'll return with your ritual meat. Alright, new unlock available. Let's go. Ritual meat, fabled ritual meat. I need fabled meat. Gem, gem, and a gem. Sounds crunchy. It increases magic power. Oh, I see. Turn 3. Oh, I see, oh, I see. So we had to craft 2 ritual meats. So I got to talk to Victor. And I also gotta talk to Mr. Poe. Not today, Spider! Yes, I saw you out of the corner of my eye. Oh, yay. Are they following me? No, I think I'm all right. Victor Frankenstein. Back already? How often we lose track of the hours when our thoughts are set to explore the chasms of scientific knowledge. We'll have the parts you requested. Ah, my loyal assistant returns. I'm Duly glad to see you and the automaton parts you've brought. Never seen anything like them. Something strange about these book parts, or... Not sure how these will be illuminating. There's something strange about these rook parts. When you cut a thing open, surprises always abound. May I ask, how did you acquire these parts? Well, we'll be honest, I dispose of a few. Despite my suggestion to the contrary, forgive these carpings, but my numerous encounters with death and the wounds that slept behind have created a desire in me to avoid it at all costs. I will do my best to take this to heart. Morality changes in the face of survival. If it's me or them, I will choose myself anytime. I'll do my best to take this to heart. Let's not dwell on the topic then. Give me a moment to inspect these parts. Curious. Doctor? The faintest traces of ether upon the metal. Hermetics posited long ago that when the demiurge materializes new life, it is pulled from the interrelmic ether. I'll withhold my thoughts on hermetic theism, but evidence does suggest a connection between the presence of ether and a being's capacity for will. Ether, wasn't that a myth? Luminiferous ether has, in recent years, been considered a logical theory. Realmic ether is another substance entirely, and anyone familiar with the realmic sciences can confirm there is an intricate link between it and life. The substance may well be another kind of essence, and it's likely to be eons before we gain even a cursory knowledge of its full effects. It appears that, like galvanism, ether is another vital force that confers life into organic matter. In this case, inorganic matter too. Is ether present in the bound as well? A cardinal question. One I was hoping you would not ask. I have not found the courage to investigate this query because I fear both the sides of the answer. Once my business with Nelly has been put to rest, I won't be able to delay such tests much longer. Interesting. Thought the automatons were made by the Fae. As do most, and they may well be. The ether cannot have come after the fact. We cannot rule this out. It has been assumed for years that the Fae are incapable of bearing true life. So how did these automatons gain a will if Fae created? We may not know, yet must still make the decisions based on the implications of this ether. You're saying those things have sentience? Is it so hard to believe? Are our own organs not simply complex machines after all, designed by some unknown hand? Could our bones, muscles, and vitals not be replaced with pistons, cogs, and cams? The topic makes me uneasy. What does it mean in relation to the bishop? It means there is a way to obtain the charm oil without resorting to violent means after all. I know better than anyone that, whether natural or unnatural, every being has needs and wants, desires. Your own being, your creation, is he alive still? His fate remains unknown, and for years I could do little but dwell on such a thought. Obsession was not a good color on me. With my creation, I knew his desires because he told me directly. This is not so with the bishop. What about the bishop? Desolation rounds its tells a story. Just this swamp was not always racked by war, desert realms were not always drought-laden and devoid of flora.
Hi. Hi, cat. You have something to say on the story? Yeah. Well, come up here and say hi to the people. Well, come on.
We might get cat cam.
Right, guys. The cat cam with Julius. He says hello. Anything else you want to say? Really? Okay. Oh, nope, that's all.
was not always wrecked with war. Desert realms were not always drought-laden and devoid of flora. Something happened long ago to upend these ecosystems. I watched the automatons of Gloriana's tears sifting through the sand, digging for something that is no longer there, and what is more indicative of conscience than a yearning to return to how things were before. A text in the observatory contained a recipe for a seed nursery of ritualistic intent, which the fabled bishop may accept in exchange for its charm oil. For seeds are the foundation of what the automatons desire. Lush gardens. And this will work? If the Fae designed them, then contracts are how automatons were made, and thus treaties are a language they must understand, like thirst or hunger. If you present the seed nursery with the conviction that you are seeking to make a contract of exchange, they will innately recognize the gesture, as many creatures in the Feywilds do. And all I have to do is present it. Not to be over hasty in the pursuit of success. Before you seek the fabled bishop to entreat, allow me to inspect the offering. Miss Bly would be rather put out if I sent you into the swamp gauntlet with a solution I had not myself inspected. Return with the offering. Okay, so tools. Collection of seeds in a simple ash jar. It's hard to imagine a grand automaton desiring something so quaint. Even a mechanical being seeks purpose above all else. Gem, Cape Elo seeds, glass. Oh, we can make that pretty easily. Alright, so we gotta go over to Dear Old Edgar. Let's get a good amount of height, though. Yeah, we should get about halfway there. Just gonna find a hill or something in between. And almost there. Oh, look at this. The lighthouse, Edgar Allan Poe. Solitude at last. January 1st. I have passed this day as a species of ecstasy that I find it impossible to describe. My passion for solitude could scarcely have been more thoroughly gratified. I do not say satisfied, for I believe I should never be satiated with such delight as I have experienced today. The wind lulled to about daybreak, and by the afternoon the sea had gone down materially. Gratefully, there was no glimpse at my lost love today. I have started and stopped several times. Nothing to be seen, with the telescope even, but ocean and sky, with occasional gull. Yet wherever I set my eyes, I fear that ghastly court. I saw a mutt today, just beyond the fallen fence, much injured in age, and I know full well the reason, but still I am full of sadness. Alright, well. Alone with naught but my wretchedness is more than I can bear. You did not say so, I know, but I feared you were deserting me, not willingly, but nonetheless surely. Oh, I needed 14 more Mistberry Nectar. Okay, so I need to retrieve Virginia's letter from the Realm Vault. Seems Poe Jailer won't relent even in his absence, making things more difficult for Poe. There are two options before me. Provide Poe with purification magic to keep the bound and the Maleficant at bay, or delve underground to find the source of his telltale heart. Poe seems more inclined towards the former, but the latter may bring lasting peace he needs. I should choose wisely. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I can't get up above here. Don't think there is anything above here. And now I'm stuck. Well, I did this to myself. Well, we gotta go back to Respite anyway. Alright, all is ready. Do need to check my cards. Because I'm wondering, because I want to do a farmer's outpost. Ooh. Oh, this could be good, actually. Let's just go ahead and make a couple of those, because I think, yeah, doing a outpost would actually be beneficial. And then at some point I want to replace this empty building with, like, some sort of laboratory or portal thing. There's a herbarium forest behind that portal. And I'll basically make another remote realm transmuter. I'm just gonna make sure I have enough, so... I want to get enough that I can at least make a lodestar, a Pepis box, and a remote roaming transmuter. Alright, let's go downstairs, make some tin wire. Hello, kitten cats. Three, four.
What you doing? Hi!
Alright, I need to take enough lumber. Tier 4 ribbonwood, okay. Don't need these gears anymore. Take these automaton gems over here. Meat away. Hide away. How?
Yes, hello. How are you?
There's the mini pot. Alright, so what do I need for a Gertrude pot? Brass ingot. Versus lumber for one of these. Carved stone for that. Lumber. Alright, so... I'm gonna throw some... Shouldn't need more than 10, I'd say. Eh, 11, we'll go with it. Gonna need one etched ingot. Some carved stone.
What's wrong? Hi.
So another 5. Oh, there we go. That actually worked. Take some potato seeds with me. Gonna make some mistberry seeds. gooseberry, and I also need some spirus mushrooms, I think. How much brass do I have? A lot. Say an even 50. We'll just make some more when we get back. Yep. Wait, I should take the extra watering can I have in here. That would be a good idea. Barbarian forest. There we are. Now, with any luck, I won't need to build anything, and I'll be in a suitable spot already. Oh, look, the round-big transmuter is literally right there.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
It's
Fireball!
motherfucker! I gotta fix that. I don't know why I can't hear it. I mean, as long as you guys can hear that, it's fine. I just gotta... There's some reason Blurp just doesn't like me.
Yes, I know, Cat. You've been talking this whole time, and I've been responding. Hello. Hello. What?
He's licking my hand now. Any stone I can use? So I got the entrance right here. Is there any Jotun around me that's gonna prevent me from... Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Okay, so you're far away. You're far away. So many Jotuns. Come on. I just want to build. That's a little far away. Oh, yeah, could be worse. So I just need... So that's the entrance right there. Alright, well. Guess we'll start shopping and hope for the best. And by best, I mean not getting our bell rung by a freaking tree. damn it, Franklin. I was trying to pick those up. Yes, I know I'm wet. I'll make something better later. Making this with the purpose that we are going to be taking it down very soon. So we need more sticks, we need more plant fiber, okay. Alright, where's my... There we are. Let's get our Peppa's box so we can access our stuff. Did my dumbass forget to bring a synchronous lotus? Yes, I did. Oops. So my synchronous lotuses are upstairs. Need about 3. Actually, I'm not going to use either, so we need 1. We might actually scout for a better location later. Right, here we are. There we go, all good stuff. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. All right, where's Franklin? All right, Franklin. Give you that. And I need you to work here. There to help Franklin get up. let's play our farm card. Speed of crop growth, yield, and chance of finding essence. Oh, that's a fun little change. Actually, won't give him the potatoes yet. Okay, that worked pretty well. I want to try this, though, before we head off, just real quick. Oh shit, we need more sticks. Will the rest of these grow in if we do this? Oh, wow. Alright, well that was worth it. Well, with that, we now have 600 mist berries. Alright, well, I'll continue with that at another point. But thank you guys for coming. I am going to need to pop off here momentarily. But glad to see some of you guys today, even for just an impromptu sort of stream. Alright, well, we'll let Franklin do his thing, and we'll come back at a later date. Alright. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys later. I must get off to dinner. Bye!